Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Vlogmas. We're at day 17, yeah, I had to check. Now it's getting into the numbers where I have to like, oh, what day is it? But yeah, day 17. If you're not here for Vlogmas and maybe you're just finding this video way after the Christmas or the holiday season and you just don't want to bother with advent calendars, just skip ahead a couple of minutes, maybe around 8 to 10 minutes, then you will see the actual video that you came here. Yes, the flea market toy hunting. But let's start because we are still in December and I'm still doing Vlogmas and I'm still opening up calendars. So as always, starting with my Disney pin advent calendar, and it's getting lighter and lighter because, you know, pins have a certain weight to them, and when it was all filled up it was pretty heavy. Every day now it gets lighter and lighter. So 16, that was yesterday. Where's the 17? There. So that feels round. So my guess is that it must be one of the Disney or the Mickey head shaped pins, not only the Mickey head shaped bags, because yeah. So what is it? Oh, the 101 Dalmatians one. This word does not come really like easily over my lips. It's like 101 Dalmatians. Because in German it's 101 Dalmatiner. Yeah, well, anyways, it's the same. It's just like 101. I don't know. I hear this. So I don't think that it means that this is one specific Dalmatian. I don't know who has a red color. Could be Pongo, Perdita, or any of the babies. So maybe not Patch, because he has like doesn't Patch have a black ear? Anyways, it's a probably generic 101 Dalmatians one, and I could group it together with Cruella. We had a Cruella shoe. It's nice to have it in a little bit in couples, like the you know, Snow White, for example. That was the only couple we had so far, and now we have at least here Cruella and the Dalmatian one. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty easy, and I can easily incorporate that into one of my Ita bags, for example, where I have generic Disney characters and everything like that. So this is good, and I don't have that, so it's not a double for me. That's good. So let's get to some toys, or let's see what's in there. In the toy advent calendar, I mean, I always say toy, but it's not just toys. There are also stickers, some small shop items. Oops, what's in there? Okay, another LPS. A little dog. Yeah, if I would have like prepared a calendar like really thoughtfully, like which day, but I put all of that in like blindfolded. I would not have done it like another LPS the next day, because yesterday we just had the poodle, and today we have this boxer. I don't know, is it even called boxer in English? The breed in German it's called boxer. I think it's a boxer. And I say that now, but let's see if I can keep my promise. I won't buy any more modern LPS after these. So it's nice to have them in the calendar, but I just really don't have space anymore. This is a really cute one. I don't know, it looks so I don't know, in German I would say treudoof. What would be a good translation for that? Like, so let's put a word in what I mean. He's really sweet. He's brown, and I usually tend to get more of the colorful ones. But then again, I thought when I got those here, that I would have a little bit more space up on the shelves where I have the more like realistic brown and whatever beige etc. colored ones. But also this is pretty cramped. I've had a look. I have to do something. Either I put it somewhere else, or they also end up just in a glass bowl or in a vase, because actually the space where they are now, I want to put some other toys. So very cute. But yeah, also from the same flea market where I found the poodle you saw yesterday. So that one here, I could not resist because it was so cheap. But yeah, I should reserve my space really for the vintage toys that I really collect. And I have a huge LPS collection, so now let's jump into the toy hunting. Yes, I can tell you at those flea markets I did not pick up any more LPS. I was really happy to go out one more time or two more times, because right now it's like, also it's getting very cold in winter, and that's not nice for flea markets anyway. And I'm not sure how long like flea markets will be a thing concerning the pandemic situation at the moment. And it was a really good flea market hunt. You will see that I've put it in 2 parts, so today will be part 1, and from what I see, it might not be like the things that I picked up in this first part might not be the most special things. There are no Generation 1 ponies, I can tell you that immediately. It's just not, you're not able to find G1 ponies right now anymore. But this time I had a lot of footage directly from the flea market. So some of my clips from the flea market are around like 10 minutes long or something. So that's why, even though it's not the most stuff that I picked up and the most exciting stuff, maybe a lot of dolls, still it's a lot of footage, and it's almost an hour long. So I hope you're up for that. Friday and tomorrow, Saturday, the next part will be ready for you. So hope you enjoy, and from this Christmassy perspective here, see you tomorrow. Hello everyone. So yeah, Lau here, and you have probably seen the small introduction of my, my Vlogmas part that I always put out before the videos in December. But if you've just skipped that because you're just interested in the flea market video, then hello, welcome. Welcome to a new flea market adventure. I know in my last flea market video I already told you that I was not sure if there would be any more flea market hunts for me this year, because like I'm from Germany, and like pandemic situation is not that nice here, and we're always it's so difficult what the politicians decide, and with the new decisions that are made every couple of weeks, how long like flea markets can be open or will be open, because like for example our surrounding part next to Berlin, Brandenburg, there are no flea markets at all anymore. And yeah, but there were 2 weekends definitely where I went out again and Berlin flea markets were open. Not all of them, but some of them, and yeah, I took the chance, and I'm so happy I did, because it was one of the best flea market days, definitely. So let's start rolling the footage, and then I will always cut into this whole part here where I show you the stuff in detail. Na, dann gucke ich mal hier, wa? Dankeschön erstmal. So as I'm pretty much into Barbie and dolls right now. Yeah. There's a lot, and I think this is, as it says Hasbro, so it must be one of the 90s Sindys. There's a lot. And here's also another box. Let's just check it out. There's more.
noch anziehen.
This is a Steffi Love.
Das kann ich leider nicht da waren.
Seems to be more Steffi Love stuff. Yeah. That's all Steffi. Okay, I don't know her. Oh, she is older. This is a mod Barbie. This is one of the 60s, supposedly 70s Barbies. So this is a mod girl. Another Steffi. Oh, and a lot of stuff here. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, this is one. Oh, I know what this is. This is McDonald's, yeah. She is from the Generation Girl McDonald's scene, so from 2000, 1999, around that time. The story from Generation Girl. Funny. Yeah. At that point, I now needed to mute the audio because the seller, she kept talking and talking to me, obviously in German. That's then you wouldn't even be able to understand it, and I don't want to put subtitles under it. So now I'm just telling you what we were talking about. We were talking about which dolls were the oldest. Like this one is definitely an old. It's not a Barbie. It's probably a old Petra, if I'm not mistaken, like one of the old plastic ones. Could be. And I was telling her about this, the other Barbie there in the corner, you know, this mod one, that she is more from the 70s, 60s. I'm also not that well versed in all that Barbie stuff yet, but she always kept telling me, oh, this is a real Barbie. And then she always showed me just a Steffi Love, so and she kept talking and talking that she needs to dress them and blah, so yeah. So there was no way I could talk to the camera, but haha, this cowboy hat's interesting, isn't it? I immediately fell in love with it. So I added it. I think she wanted €1, something which I found a little bit too much actually when the doll itself is just €3. But yeah. So I kept digging in the Barbie clothing bag. This one I liked, but I don't know, I put it back. This one's very small, so I don't know where that goes to. Lots of random stuff. Very sweet. Yeah, something else very fluffy. Basically, whenever there's something that I have the impression that I know, then I put it aside. Like this one, I kept thinking about it. It looked like something I had seen before. And this one, which I thought is a mermaid tail, but afterwards I realized, well, that's actually just a dress. Is this from the Tyco Ariel line? I don't know, could be. This looks something like, I remember this, something Skipper, I don't know exactly what. I think this belongs together. This is something oriental, a hat, a turban.
Ja, wir nehmen das hier.
Gut, dann bekomme ich einfach nicht. Bedanke mich. Ja, und die heute schmeckt die Duft.
By the way, I also completely poured this whole bag out on the table. And I thought I had filmed it, but the footage is kind of missing. Maybe I forgot to put the record button. But there were basically lots of cool things and lots of shoes. And I picked up some stuff. Did you see that little baby? I'm actually mad that the footage is missing of that. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is real Barbie. And here, me being absolutely stupid, because I didn't realize that this is a Generation 2 My Little Pony com. I was like, it's so tiny, what is this? Didn't have ponies on my mind, just had Barbies on my mind. Because it was a whole Barbie box. Who would have guessed that this little yellow combus pony? But yeah, this baby is really sweet. Came with a lot of babysitting skippers. Ah yeah, that bag. There were tons of little accessories like bags and crowns, but I didn't recognize any of it, which is not surprising because my Barbie knowledge is minimal. Maybe some of the golden crowns there. I don't know. I did not pick up any of that. If you recognize anything, I mean, it's also hard to see in that bag, but it's also hard to film with one hand on the camera and the other hand in the bag. This silver mobile phone, I don't know, cute, but the yellow crown. Yeah, and that bag again. Do you see that orange in the bottom? These were the shoes that actually go to the Sindy. I'm so stupid. I mean, of course I didn't know that. And here's, this is actually from the front, because I was always kind of behind the table, what you saw. This is also where the Sindy was sitting, so I picked her from there. And there's some 90s Barbies, I guess. For example, very in the back, some of the gymnast ones. But a lot of them are more the, I think, 2000s. And some Steffi Love. And 2 Kens in there. The blonde one is, I think, one of the Beach series Kens. I don't know which one. And oh, there are 2 blonde ones. There are even 3 Kens. Yeah, all of them are 80s, 90s faces. I probably at one point should also pick up a Ken. I mean, I have one from my childhood, but I always just tend to buy the female dolls, obviously. So yeah, that day I actually just went out to have a look if flea markets would be open, because I was not sure. You cannot really find out on the internet really for sure. So I went to my local one where I have found very good stuff, but it's very, very hit or miss because it's a very small one. And as I'm more into dolls and Barbies at the moment, there was this one seller. You saw all the stuff. So let's just get into what I picked up. The first thing is her. Now I have put like everything like all related and new clothes, so no, she did not come with this outfit, but I just put her in it because the thing she was wearing I really like don't like, and it also does not belong to her. This is not a Barbie, but from far away, between all of them, kind of mostly new Barbies. Some of them were like the gymnast Barbies with a lot of cut hair, so also not that attractive for me. But I saw her and I was like, this is a 90s Sindy. If you've watched some of my other doll-related videos, you have maybe heard me talk about Petra and I don't know, other Barbie clone dolls. Not really clone because they are really their own doll lines. And I have talked about Sindy. Sindy actually is a British doll brand. She looked very different to that when she was released in the... I've not really researched that, but I think the first Sindys were also out in the 60s. Then through the 70s, etc. They had really different look. They were bigger than Barbie. But in the 80s, so in the mid 80s, they were purchased by Hasbro. And then they were completely rebranded to really resemble the look of Barbie, which a lot of Sindy fans hate nowadays. But yeah, I really like them. And this is how they look. This is the Crimp and Beat Sindy from 1994. She has this gorgeous, like, I don't know how you would call that. It's not really yarn hair, and it's not wire hair, but you can do that stuff that maybe you remember. I had these crimp, I don't know what they were called, G4 ponies. It's a little bit similar to that, but they are not waxed. So this hair is not really, maybe it is waxed, but it doesn't feel like it. You can see really similar to a 90s Barbie face, but different, but also really sweet. Her body is also very similar, but she does not have a cut in the waist, so she can't move sideways or from the waist, but she has a really nice body. And I just put her in these clothes that I have from the Barbie suitcase, and I think that's from my childhood, but these are not from my childhood. These clothes are, I think, from my niece's childhood. But as she is like a 90s doll, I wanted to give her some cool 90s clothes. And she actually came in a very, also very pink, in a very like pink top. She also had beads to put in her hair. She had like a kind of a crimp iron, not with heat, but you could let them kind of crimp her hair. Lots of accessories, a very short pink skirt, really, really lovely. And this is actually just what now she was wearing at the flea market. And I have not yet found out what this goes to. It's not Barbie, I think. I don't know, and it's not Sindy. There is a Sindy, a pop star Sindy, or superstar, or whatever she is called. She's wearing something similar, because that's what maybe that's the one, but it's not. So I don't know. Maybe this is something modern Barbie, or I don't know. Steffi, who knows? I don't know what it is. I could not find out. And I also don't like it because this silver trim with this dark shiny fabric and then these 3 layers of neon tulle, this clashes completely. I don't like it. I have a plan what I want to put on her, but this has not yet arrived. So for now she will rock this cool outfit here. The lady at the flea market had already pre-packed a lot of shoes so that the dolls themselves, they were not wearing shoes because she says, oh, they were always losing it. So she had pre-packed little packages and I could choose some shoes. And I just chose, not directly for her, just because I love them, this pair of pink Barbie heels, very classic, real Barbie ones. Lovely, same shade as my fingernails, and yeah, they don't fit Sindy. They also came with this little slip here, or this whatever panty, and yeah, I picked up more clothes and some more stuff. Oh gosh, I was digging in that Barbie box for a very long time, and I picked out these two little babies. They did not have hair when I got them. Since then I have rehaired them. There is a video coming. I don't know if that's interesting for you, but yeah, you can rehair these. They just have a little crown of hair at the top, and they go to the babysitting skipper doll from 1994. And I already was guessing that, and then I saw these clothes in there. They are also babysitting skipper 1994 clothes. The cool thing is, I don't know how you really do that, but these little babies, they had also other, like they have other clothes normally, like these little like blankets, and there is something that is really like Velcro. So, and this material also is like the second part of Velcro, and you could like Velcro those babies all onto her body as if she would carry them around. I cannot really show you that right now because I don't think that these are the real things here. I don't know, maybe these diapers are from these babies, and I don't really know how to put them on, but that's really funny that they could actually Velcro to the outfit of Skipper. So here it is, little teddy bear, trousers, and these two little babies. As I said, this could be the correct diaper. This definitely is not from the baby, but yeah. So all from 1994. There is a blonde one missing, and of course I don't have Skipper to put it on, but I'm pretty sure I will have a Skipper at one point. Really, when I see something that I can identify, I cannot resist getting it. Same with these. A cowboy hat and white cowboy boots, and they go to Western Barbie. No, not to the Western Fun Barbie that Western Fun Style. I always mix up how she's called, but the one that I found at the last flea market trip, which is from 89. No, this Western Barbie that this goes to is actually from 81. So very like pretty old one, but still I saw that immediately that they go to her. And I don't know, I really like Western themed outfits, like cowboy hats, really lovely. This cord here is the real one, it's authentic, goes to that Barbie and that hat. So who knows what I'm gonna do with it, but probably a cool outfit for one of my Barbies. Right now I'm really just picking up all the stuff that I can identify, not knowing if I will one day put it on a doll or not. It's really just like having fun at the flea market, finding stuff. Because what you need to know is that here in Germany we do not really have those thrift stores that people in the US have. There's no, what are they called? Savers or Salvation Army. I don't remember what they are all called. No, there are no like big thrift stores with everything. We obviously have thrift stores, but just with clothing, just secondhand vintage clothing, and a couple of charity shops, but really small ones, and you cannot really find out online most often. So there's not that doll thrifting that you have in the US. But let's get back to the flea markets, because that's why I'm going to flea markets so often. How many freaking doves are there? Oh my goodness, never seen so many doves at one place. The next flea market, there was nothing. When I was finished at my local flea market, I was already like confident enough, yeah, probably then other flea markets are also open, so I went to the one at Ostbahnhof. There's always this one vendor, like an elderly couple, they have toys, but like this time there was nothing new, all the stuff I have seen multiple times, and other than this huge bunch of doves there was nothing at that flea market. But at that moment I was thinking like, oh, which one could I still go to? So I went to the one at Boxy, so Boxhagener Platz.
Allora, Paolo Martigliacci
Oh, is this one of the Tyco Ariels?
Ömer böyle sayemde çok büyük bir tane şey kapattılar. Satış yaptılar yine.
This is 92, yes, it must be one of the Tyco Ariels. This belongs to probably Dreamtopia or something. Ugh, scary. I'm really not knowledgeable with Barbie horses. Lovely mold, but I don't know what year it is. 93. And I mean, it's missing a limb. Guys, I was correct. This is a vintage Tyco Ariel. So when I was talking about the mermaid Barbie in one of my last Barbie videos, I was also talking about like that in one of my last flea market videos. I don't know when exactly I said that, but actually the real license from Disney from The Little Mermaid went not directly to Mattel, although then in the mid-90s already I think also Mattel produced Ariel dolls, and the Disney license was then I think switched always between Hasbro and Mattel, etc. But here in the early 90s or already late 80s, the Little Mermaid dolls, the official ones, were made by Tyco, a toy company that nowadays isn't around anymore, and I had one as a child. Not exactly this one, but they all looked pretty much the same because mine did not have this long hair. Look at this gorgeous hair. So this is definitely the beautiful hair Ariel. She was released kind of twice with this long hair. Like I think this is the normal release, but there was also a Calypso version because they put out a lot of Ariel and Ariel sisters, etc., with lots of fun tales. So like really tropical ones, and that's, for example, the Calypso one also had this long hair and had a very tropical tail. I don't have anything to put on her. I did not expect that she would not fit really any of my clothes. She just came with this yellow, with these yellow trousers, which I don't know. They could go to any Barbie pack. They are good quality. They have these like holes to put your feet through, really like the late 80s. So I could see that this is something from, I don't know, a fashion pack from the 80s, or like Barbie in the rocker style or something. Yeah, but it's way too big, obviously, for her. And I have also tried out several different clothing sizes now. For example, I've tried the Lady Lovelocks dress, because obviously she could wear a pink Lady Lovelocks dress, right? And would look like a princess dress. It's too tight. Obviously, I tried different Barbie-sized clothes. None of them really fit. I'm probably sure she would fit a Skipper clothes. I guess that's kind of the same body, but I don't want to put her in Skipper. I don't know. I want to have like a real Ariel tail, and then I will probably at one point find one either online or at the flea market. So she has this really, really beautiful face, this these big bangs. I just put something on that at least fit a little bit. She has like flat feet, and I like especially remember that I always found these feet a little bit strange. They're so cut, so sharp here, like really super flat. I also have no shoes for her. And then her hair is amazing. I think it's, I don't know, it's a really good quality. I cannot even tell. Maybe it's even nylon. It's even longer than what she stands at. That's why it builds this little swirl here at the bottom. And look at this face. If I find a really nice tail for her, she will be a stunner. And I remember this body shape exactly from my childhood. So this, oops, definitely looks here more square than we have it with Barbies. And yeah, I distinctly remember having one of the normal Ariel ones. And last year at the flea market, I had already once picked up this brush, and this is the one that goes to her. So these brushes go to the Tyco Ariel dolls. They actually also say Tyco here. You can read that. So yay, I already have her matching brush. Oh, yes. This is a G4 sea pony. I think it's the queen. I don't know what she's called. Sky Star? No. This is the princess. Anyways, this is from the movie. Monster High. Flea. Something that I should know? Doesn't have any tags. It reminds me of Miss Piggy. Is that from the Muppet Babies? Could be from the Muppet Babies, I guess. Well, not sure. This is another McDonald's Barbie. Definitely one from the movie McDonald's Barbies. Rapunzel, maybe? Or Princess and the Pauper or something? She has a very nice face for being a McDonald's Barbie. But it's not my era, I'm just not interested. But yeah. No idea what that is. Oh my gosh, he has even more.
Ne treba, što si pitao da imala na cijenu, dobre?
Gledaj, ovo je to što...
Ne, da. I to je za kafu. Da.
Da. Super je, da.
Hoćeš jedan da imaš gore?
Pa neću šta da
Stena.
Hey, I found a pony. Okay, a G4 pony. But still a pony, and one that I don't have, and one that looks really cool. At the flea market, when in the video, I was not sure how she's called, but I could identify her as the queen of the sea ponies, so queen of Sequestria from the Generation 4 My Little Pony movie. So she's called Queen Novo. I totally had that not like in my mind. I did not have that. I did not have that memorized. But the interesting thing is, she is like actually same size and everything. Like we also have the Princess Skystar, and we have all of the other main 6 characters in this kind of style and size, but they are all brushable. She's not. She is kind of a brushable pony, so from the way she's made, but she does not have hair. She just has this like fin here, which is not brushable. They could have easily also given her hair, but I guess they decided for going more movie accurate. And now she is like all over. She has these beautiful see-through plastic elements, different shiny plastic. I'm really in awe with her. She's lovely. She can move her tail like all of the others, so it looks more like she's like swimming. And then you can place her like this, so she's able to stand up on their own. Better than G1, better than G1 sea ponies. So up close, Queen Novo. She is actually a playset pony from 2017. So she was released with the Canterlot and Sequestria big playset, and she was one of the brushable ponies in there. Brushable. She is not brushable, but some of the others were brushable. And yeah. I mean, 2017, that's also when the movie was released. At first I thought, oh, she may be glow in the dark. No, she's not. She just has this pearl finish. But despite being like not brushable, she is amazing. And these wings, I mean, they're not really wings, they're fins. They move, they have a really soft touch. They are glittery, can you see that? Glittery. The kind of color here is see-through, then her like fin here is not see-through, but it's a nice sculpt, it's a nice pony. I'm really happy to have her. Let's continue. I could hang her on my Disney tree. I don't know. Oh. I guess this is a transformer, but it's missing a leg. Ooh, poor guy. This also looks like a big leg from a transformer, I guess. No. Power Rangers, I guess. This is just a giant monchichi and I wanted to show it to you. Nothing more to tell you about it. Okay, this is also Barbie, but it looks different than the ones that I have. Looks more like the you know, like Baby Blocksberg from the side. So I don't know if it's a different production then, or if it's has just changed the company or what. I don't know. Rainbow Brite, Regina Regenbogen. There's so much more. There's so much Regina Regenbogen. Oh my goodness, I'm blind. More and more, and I'm just in. Oh my god. These are the prices, which is fine. Oh, I have none of them. I have 2 Rainbow Brite cassettes, and that's all. Wow. And then also this Barbie one. Is it like it's 1? Number 2. Number 3. Okay, number 4 we have twice. I don't need them. I don't need a double. 4. And then 17. And then another Barbie one. Oh wow. So it's 3 for 5. So this is 5. And this is 5, so it would be 10. But there are more, so keep it there. Oh yeah. But 14? Is it the same 14? Okay, that's a little bit strange. Oh my gosh. Another Christmas one from Rainbow Brite. I think this is also the one that was there. Digimon, Wendy, Ariel, Tarzan, and oh, there's another one. I think this is also over there, but this one looks in better condition. Digimon, a lot of Digimon. I had this one when I was a child. Tabaluga. Wow. Oh, I had this exact one when I was a little, when I was a little child. That's what I want to say. Oh, Süderhof. Something similar to Wendy with horses and. Sorry.
Stört das?
Nö, gar nicht. Ich wollte sie bloß wegpacken, damit ich hier auch gucken kann.
Restpilz. Restpilz. Also magst du auch nicht den Restpilz?
Oh, I also have this one. So Lady and the Tramp. Wendy, Heidi. So yeah. So let's check which ones I already have. So Barbie. These are the same ones. But this is in a black cassette thingy. I have one that is Christmas, but I have the other one. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And 14 here. No, it's 17. So I have, oh my goodness, which one is in better condition here? This one or this one? No, they're exactly the same, I guess, right? Yeah, doesn't matter which one. And it's one. These. Yeah. Vintage toy cassette tapes overload. Really, I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I found 8 cassette tapes that I wanted to pick up. Almost all of them are from Rainbow Brite, so Regina Regenbogen in German, and one is from Barbie. Let's start with the Barbie one, because this one actually, at first, I think I saw it from the side, or I don't even know, but this does not look like the other ones. The other ones are just simple pink and have the Barbie logo here. I think this is now a different company that picked it up, and now produced by Kiosk. Let's check what the other ones are. Actually, they are behind me here. Yeah. So the other ones are produced by Europa, and this one is produced by Kiosk. And I know these ones are from, they started in 87, I think, production, went up until 80, I don't have one that's a really high number, but maybe 89 or something like that, maybe 90, I don't really know. And they also still have the 80s Barbie logo. And this one's from 1992, and it already has the typical 90s Barbie logo. And yeah, it's for a different company. So, comparison time. 80s Barbie logo, 90s Barbie logo. I still picked it up because she has a nice drawing. I know that there are Barbie cassettes out there that just have pictures of the Barbies themselves, so the toys. They don't look that cool, and to be honest, this whole thing does not look as cool as this one already, especially the side. This one looks really like Benjamin Blümchen and Bibi Blocksberg, which are very famous cassette series, so audio cassette tape series, but I don't know, the Barbie pink one looks so much better. My hope is that they have at least taken the same voice actors, but I don't know. So I will see how that one goes. We definitely have here the winter sport ski fun something Barbie on it, and a really nice outfit to skip on. And the other ones are all from Rainbow Brite. And it's amazing because it really starts with one. So we have, oh, these are the higher numbers. So we have number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So when I can listen to them, I can directly listen and start with the story beginning and really have a development. If it is a little bit like not just super episodic, let's see. And then 14 and 17, I already have 11. And I have already the other Christmas special. And here's the other Christmas special. So, wow. I actually listened to the other Christmas special one when I was decorating my Christmas tree, which was really nice. It's really lovely. You feel like a child again, especially during Christmas. Like, isn't that what at least I want to feel this cozy feeling, like what Christmas meant to me as a child. And when I was listening to that, although I have no memories of Rainbow Brite from my childhood, because I'm a little bit too young, not very young anymore. I'm born in 88, but these cassettes are from, so the earliest ones are from 85, and then the latest one is I think 87 in here, so this is 87. That was before I was born. And yeah, so just quickly all of the covers. So one, 2. So the artwork is not my favorite, so there are definitely better Rainbow Brite artworks out there, but yeah. 3. 4. And then 14 and 17. By the way, this is not really destroyed or something. Here you can see it's just at this cassette deck here. I don't know. I can remove that. Haven't done that yet. And here is the Christmas one. And this one used to belong to Mike. And also inside she wrote her name. There you go, Mike. If you're watching, Mike, I have your Rainbow Brite, your Regina Regenbogen und die Weihnachtsgeschenke audio cassette. Probably not, but I love when children are putting their names on stuff, because I don't know, it reminds me that this is not just a thing, an object that now I'm collecting, but this used to be something that meant something to a child that was listening to it. And yeah, this is actually the thing why I like to pick up not new things but used things and give them a new home. And I guess the video is already long enough, so let's stop here. I hope you had fun until here. So it does not look like much, but 2 dolls, no Barbie, but a Sindy and a Tyco Ariel, 2 Barbie babies, 1 G for My Little Pony, a couple of vintage Barbie clothes, and Rainbow Brite, a lot of Rainbow Brite cassette tapes and a Barbie cassette tape. So to me that was already like, I'm so glad I went out. But in the next video you will see that there is more. I found more stuff. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and comment if you can tell me anything about those dolls that I don't know. Maybe you know where that goes to, or you just like, oh, I love the Rainbow Brite cassette tapes, whatever. So thank you for watching. See you real soon, and may the toys be with you. Bye!